Honorable chef de l'opposition officielle.
Mr. Speaker, the government was fully aware of the military's decision to stop detainees transfers way back in early November because of evidence of torture. The Minister of Defense actually was in Afghanistan the very day the transfers stopped. And yet, the Prime Minister and his ministers misled the House and Canadians for 3 months. Why did the Prime Minister hide the truth from Canadians?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, that allegation is completely false. The truth of the matter, Mr. Speaker, is what the government revealed in November was the fact that there was credible evidence of a particular case of abuse. That's what the government revealed. Mr. Speaker, the government doesn't reveal the cases where there's no abuse, because those are simply matters of military operations. Mr. Speaker, the leader of the opposition had that information himself and understood it was not to be revealed.
The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Mais alors, Monsieur le Président, pourquoi l'a-t-il révélé? Si, pour des raisons de sécurité opérationnelle, le Premier ministre et son gouvernement ne voulaient pas révéler aux Canadiens la suspension du transfert de détenus, pourquoi l'a-t-il fait dans le cadre d'une poursuite en cours? Comment explique-t-il cette contradiction évidente?
Le très honorable Premier ministre.
Monsieur le Président, les avocats ont décidé de révéler cette information à la Cour pour montrer clairement que les forces canadiennes et les officiers de gouvernement à n'importe quel niveau respectent toujours leurs obligations internationales, leurs obligations humanitaires, et toutes les preuves dans ce cas démontrent encore, Monsieur le Président, tout à fait le contraire qu'a dit l'opposition, que nos forces militaires en Afghanistan font un très bon travail avec une pleine reconnaissance de leurs obligations internationales, et nous devrions les féliciter pour leur travail.
Honorable chef de l'opposition.
Mr. Speaker, an information that is good to be disclosed in court should be good to be disclosed in the House. So
Exactly.
I repeat my question. Why the Prime Minister hide this information to the House and to Canadians during 3 months?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, for their own legal reasons, the lawyers in that case chose to disclose this information, but principally, Mr. Speaker, to once again demonstrate that Canadian troops and that Canadian government officials at all levels always respect their international obligations, and all the evidence presented to the court, Mr. Speaker, indicates that clearly. Mr. Speaker, and we have to repeat what was said in court, Mr. Speaker, that is, that the transfer agreement with the Afghan government remains in force, and when those responsible for transfers and military operations choose to transfer, they continue to have the option to do so when they deem it as appropriate.
The Honourable Member for